I think it's really great in the sense that we're lucky to live in a country that you can be vocal about what you believe in. There is a strong quality of Australia, especially Australians, is the self-determination. So there's a belief that anybody can bring about the change that they do believe in.
I mean, I'd consider myself to be an activist insofar that in like areas which I'm really passionate about. So in particular, women's rights, sexual assault in that area, as well as just like human rights as well. So the Yes Equality campaign, all that kind of stuff. And I got a call from the Yes campaign. They asked me to help with their campaign in Northern Beaches because they knew I was passionate about it. They knew that I was committed to it because obviously it wasn't slacktivism. And I mean, it turned out really well because we did door knocking and had like 30 people show up, and it was just a great day. Interestingly, it wasn't a day to get people to vote yes, per se. It was more of a day to encourage people to vote, to engage.
A lot of the things we do is try and instill values into people, but we also try and allow people or give people the skills to be able to share those values in other ways. And I think that's the activism part, is when people can use the skills that they've learnt and understand society to be able to give that to other people.
There's never exactly one way to do things. There's no one right answer. And right now in Australia's landscape, we see multiple actors and community groups trying to drive for a same-sex marriage in the same way there's many that are opposing it. But without a structure or a thread or a leadership body to bring that forward, it would never be realized or be effective to the community that we hope to make the change for.
There's been huge protests recently, but a lot of them have been things that are already supported. I think more engagement on more peripheral, important issues like abortion rights and all that kind of stuff they're going under the table, and I think it affects a lot more people. But people don't want to engage because, people are becoming a little bit scared of that confrontation.
It is really important for people to be able to know how to vocalise their opinions, because if people didn't know how, then there wouldn't be a voice at all. There's a specific thing that we teach the kids that are involved in NETSA, and that's about like this concentric circles of achieving change. So it starts with yourself, and you have to be the change first, and then it goes to your community or your friendship group, and then they can make an impact and have a change, and then your whole society, like you can only achieve change if it starts from the very beginning and it starts from yourself. So I think it's really important that every single person is striving to achieve what they want to achieve before trying to look at the bigger global picture.
Historically, and I could say that presently, a lot of social change comes from resilience. It really requires leaders. And leaders can come from anywhere, as we've seen with different social movements, different educational backgrounds, financial backgrounds, ethnic backgrounds. But what really comes is that person connecting to the cause. So for me, social movements really requires the social capital of its leaders. So an analogy is imagine a concert or a stage. There's everybody shouting, and you can't hear anyone's voices. The only voice that you can hear is the person with the microphone. And the person with the microphone in the world of social movements is the person who has developed that social capital to really bring everyone to listen to their cause and what they believe in and fight for.